Change is inevitable. Relationships naturally change as they grow and develop. Navigating changes with intimate partner is one of the most challenging and complex aspects of the human experiences. Hi, welcome once again to my channel, Relationship Matters with Modupe Eka. Today we want to be looking at the changes in our relationship. Changes are inevitable. Change is the only constant thing. Progress is impossible without change. We cannot change when we maintain old patterns. We must develop new internal patterns if we want to change. So today, let us look at the different stages of changes in our intimate relationship and how to navigate them successfully. In every marriage, we must deal with the mess of the water, the waves, the wind, and every other turbulence that life throws our way. Like I said earlier, progress is impossible without change. A simple analogy is the birth of a new child. When a new child comes into this world, it is heralded by cry. The baby comes into the world with loud cry. Why this cry? The cry to us signifies life. We rejoice at the sound of that cry. But for that baby, it is a huge change. The baby is thrown from the comfort of the womb, the incubated place of comfort that it has known all its life, into the world. And as this baby cries, the more the cry, the healthier the baby is, because as the baby cries, it takes in oxygen. The oxygen in turn helps to develop the lungs, and life is established at the instance of that cry. So when a child is born into the world, from the minute that child comes into the world, the challenge of growth is established without doubt. Every minute of the day, we are constantly changing. If my time now is 10 a.m., once it is a minute past 10, I cannot relieve the 10 a.m. That to me is a huge change. Every minute of the day, there is a change that is happening. So the only constant thing is change. Let's look at the different stages of changes in our relationship and best way to navigate them, because they must naturally occur. It is natural for change to occur as we have established, but sometimes it may be difficult for one or both partner to accept or know what to do with this change. Dealing with change starts with understanding your partner and learning how to manage differences. For example, a partner suddenly falls ill and everything about your life and the comfort that you know has to change. Or maybe one person just does not want to live in the location you are again. That person feels that, oh, it's time for us to move, and you are comfortable where you are. So these changes occur, and as they occur, like I said, the best thing is to first understand your partner and then learn how to cope with differences. To understand these changes and how they occur, let us look at the 5 commonly acceptable stages of changes in all relationships. Stage number 1, the infatuation or honeymoon stage. At this stage, you are both infatuated with each other. It is a stage where you can do with each other. The stage that you are blinded by love, when no one can see any negative aspect of the other person. You are both happy and are bliss with each other. This infatuation stage is the stage when you are probably inseparable. You are falling in love and you are comforted by each other's company. At this stage, like I said, it is a stage that you are blinded with love. Stage number 2, the coming together stage. At this stage, you have realized that you both love each other. You're coming together. You are beginning to take your relationship to the next level. At this stage, maybe that's the stage you start posting on Instagram, you start telling other people, oh, our partnership, our love is going to last forever. This is the stage when you announce to other people that, oh, I've found what I'm looking for. I've gotten the best, the best half of me. The missing rib has been found, and all that kind of thing. It is at this stage that little difference begin to come up. Like maybe you think this is the way to go about it, and then your partner say no, let's go about it this way. But at this stage, because you're both in love, it's your differences are easily overcome. You talk about it and then you agree, and because you are in love, because you are in love, at this stage you are thinking with your heart, you agree, and a common ground is not difficult to find at this stage. This is the stage of coming together. 3. The power struggle or the disillusionment stage. This stage is all marked by natural changes that can be difficult to navigate. Remember, I said that we must deal with the mess of the water, the waves, the wind, and every other thing that life throws our way. What was once endearing to you might become irritating. Differences in values and goals may become apparent. This is the stage where most couples begin to doubt the validity of what they've shared in the first 3 stages. They begin to doubt, was I really in love? Did I check very well? What's happening? During this stage, you begin to ask yourself questions that should have been answered before now. Next is the commitment stage. In this stage, once you have navigated successfully the last stage, your relationship will naturally enter into a commitment stage where you begin to respect and understand each other better. Both realize that you can't change the other person, and you begin to accept your differences. Of course, this stage is not immune to challenges, but you and your partner are learning how to accept each other and how to navigate your differences in more matured ways. Your problem-solving skills are developing, and so you are able to cope with each other's differences without necessarily confronting and arguing all the time. As time goes on, after you and your partner has navigated certain storms together, you begin to develop a sense of collaboration. You begin to accept each other, and you know that yes, you are in it together. So a sense of collaboration, acceptance of each other takes place. As 2 dedicated ones together with a sense of collaboration, you begin to take world challenges together and settle down and comforted with what you are. Sudden changes, big or small, can be difficult to navigate. It is important to investigate the cause of any form of change that you notice in your partner. In recent times, many people have been going into depression or mental illness. It is important that we navigate and be sympathetic instead of judging when we notice some changes. Changes can be of any form. It could be bereavement. What do you do? It's a change that you can do nothing about. Also, at this time, it is important to ask for help. Whatever the change that occurs in your relationship, there is always help out there. Don't forget, some people have navigated that same kind of change before you. Whatever we pass through, we should remember that there is nothing new under the sun. There will always be help out there. So, whatever the change that comes to us in our relationship, it is important that we seek help, that we seek to understand what exactly is going on. Changes are natural, they are inevitable, they will always occur. Change is also a sign of growth. As you navigate the different stages of changes, remember that God has equipped you to navigate those things, and you can navigate it very successfully. Until I come your way another time, embrace change. Remember, the only constant thing is change. So, whatever change you're going through, embrace it. Until I come your way another time, remember to subscribe, like, and share. See you next time. Bye.